Hey, I'm Michele Rosenthal, a Healthy Place blogger for Trauma, a PTSD blog. And I want to sort of have a chat with you a little bit today about dissociation, which is a huge experience, so normal in post-traumatic stress disorder, and yet it makes us feel so freaky, so abnormal. So let me start by asking you this. Have you ever felt like you are just so disconnected from the world? Like you can see everyone around you, but it feels like there's a disconnection between you and everybody else. Have you ever felt like there's a disconnection between you and yourself, your body, as if you exist separately from your body? In my PTSD recovery, I told my therapist one day, you see me here, like here's my body, but I really exist over here, like here's where I am. And to me, that was such a frightening thing to admit to somebody. It was so terrifying to sound so insane. And yet what I came to understand and realize, the more I learned about PTSD, the more I learned about dissociation, the more I learned how absolutely normal that is as a coping mechanism when we feel overly stressed, when we feel frightened, when a trauma causes such a huge break between you and the world the way you thought you knew it, when it causes such a huge break between you and your own self, who you were back then versus who you are now. Dissociation can actually become a coping mechanism that becomes a habit, that then you start feeling the way a client said to me today, it's like an existential break and there's just nothing I can do about it and I feel insane. He said to me, sometimes I walk from my office to the coffee room and by the time I get there, I can't remember actually walking there. That's really, really common and it's absolutely normal in terms of what dissociation does. So if you're feeling any of these things, take heart. It is a normal part of the PTSD process, and the good news, it changes. The deeper you get into recovery, the more you process and change the energies that are being drained by the trauma, the energies that are disrupting your focus because of PTSD. All of those things change, and just naturally the dissociation starts to wane as you integrate the memories and reintegrate into yourself. So remember that you have enormous healing potential. The goal is learning to access it. Dig deep. You can do this. I believe in you.